Hello everyone, welcome to Tracy's Crafty Creations. This is the Sensational Creations event group. We're doing the beach thing and it's hosted by Crafts by Julie. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't see the live red button in the upper left hand corner of your device, that means it's on replay. So please put hashtag replay or exclamation point replay so I can thank you for watching. If you're new, please put exclamation point new and let me know where you're watching from. I know this is kind of weird, but I wanted you to see me from above. And I hope that this is okay. Let me bring up my live so I can say hello to everyone. Yeah, this is kind of weird for me too, but I hope you all can see what I am doing. Let's see. All right, and thank you all so much for being here. So I'm going to do resin, so that's why you're looking down on my workspace. And I had to hustle. Hustle. Hey, Kat. Hey, Joanne. Yeah, I had to hustle, ladies. Because I agreed to do this last night, but I wanted to bring you all something fun. So I hope this is good. I think I missed some people coming in. Hey, Sissy. Did I miss somebody coming in? I think I missed Vicky. Hey, LaTanya. So I can see some, but I'm missing some comments. So I apologize for that I may not see everyone's comments. This is kind of off and I apologize. Let me see if I can get that in frame. Okay, so we're going to do our resin. Of course, I got my resin cups and everything. I don't want this too far off. I have my camera landscape, but Facebook Live doesn't like that. So we're in portrait. So please ignore all of that. And thank you all for being here. If I miss anybody, again, I apologize. So we're going to start with mixing our resin. I'm going to start with part B instead of part A because it seems to mix better for me that way. Someone suggested that and it actually worked. So that's what I'm going to do. And so here is my part B, which is the hardener. Hope everyone is having a good evening. Well, hello there, Sherry and Jane. Working from your overhead angle. I'm working from overhead, LaTanya, since I'm working with resin. I wanted everyone to get a good look at what it looks like from overhead instead of just face on. I think it's a better view. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Marlene. And anyone else that I missed. Sorry, I'm just trying to get myself together over here. Make sure that I put the right amount in these cups, because if you use the wrong amount and they don't mix well, your piece will not cure. So I want to make sure it cures correctly. And tonight I am going to do 6 ounces because this is a somewhat large piece. So I'm going to do 3 ounces of part A and 3 ounces of part B. How's everybody doing? What's for dinner? I didn't even eat yet. I didn't get off work till 4 o'clock. Or it was almost 5. It was almost 5 o'clock when I got off. So I was scrambling today. Scrambling. Hey, Carol, how are you? So that was part B, the hardener, and here's part A, the resin itself. Sorry, I had to sit down and make sure that I'm putting the right amounts in here. Hey, Miss Judy, how are you? Hey, my sweet Bonnie, how are you? So, yeah. I knew that they were looking for someone, so I was like, I can do it. So I was rushing around looking for stuff to do beach theme. I knew I had some stuff. I just had to look in a whole bunch of different places to find it all. But it is going to be okay. Was that Shyla's name I seen? I think I saw Shyla's name. Hi, Beverly. Welcome. Come on in. Hey, Carla. Everybody come on in. If I miss your name, please don't take it personal. Oh, it was Shyla. Hey, Shyla. Hope everyone is doing well. I have not eaten dinner. I was still trying to rush around and get stuff together, and then I was watching Ralph. So this is what it looks like before you mix it. So I'm just going to mix it. Can someone set a timer for about 4 minutes? Jane or Sherry or Kat, can y'all do a 4-minute timer for me? Hey, Levon. Levon, you... Levon, you cannot take it personal. I spoke to you before I spoke to anybody on screen. Well, almost. Because I messaged you that I was going live. I'm going to have to sing that song, Don't Take It Personal. So I'm just going to stir it. Then I'm going to go around the side. I know this is kind of like the boring part. This is almost like watching paint dry. And I'll be watching replays from everyone else either later tonight or tomorrow. Because I'll be working tomorrow morning for a couple of hours. And up next after me is Teresa L. Creations. If you're not part of the Sensational Creations event group, go over and join. Make sure you answer all the questions. Agree to the group rules. Thank you, Sherry. Tell me when the timer is off, Sherry. I know you're a few seconds delayed, but that's okay. So I'm just going to stir, stir, stir. And I still keep forgetting to charge up my automatic, it's battery operated resin mixer. Because before I had it, I did it by hand. So I guess I'll just keep doing it by hand. I don't know. Now, when I do videos of resin, I do use it. But I use it off camera because it's kind of noisy. This was not the live to be late. It's okay, Vicky. Laying in bed. Ah. Hey, Betsy. I missed someone else coming in. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, I'll be on again at 10 p.m. for late night. And that is Central Time. Did I see Michelle come in here? Then behave. Then I'm going to scrape off my stick some, and then I'm going to continue stirring. There are a lot of bubbles, but as you have all seen with me working with this resin before, the bubbles will dissipate. Ooh, my hand is tired, but I don't usually use 6 ounces of resin, but I usually, don't do a piece this large and in charge. And this is just one of the gold frames from Dollar Tree. And all I did was scuff up the frame and painted it with some white marshmallow paint from Paint Pixie. Yeah, I knew Michelle was going to have to come in here. I'm still waiting for her to call me back. Hey, Julie. Thank you for sprinkling me out. I'm going to let her stir till fingers. Don't do that. I still have, a minute or two left. Like I said, I don't usually mix this much. At least not on live. The most I've ever done is about 4 ounces. But in case I don't use all this, I do have 2 molds available. Stop. Okay, good. Thank you. Because I thought I was getting a cramp in my hand. Like I said, I do have a mixer. I'm going to have to charge it up and make sure it stays charged up. But I'm going to make sure. Let me scrape the bottom and go around the sides. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put these into some cups because I am going to mix up some colors. I think most of those are in frame. Let me move this over just a little bit. And let me bring these in so y'all can see. All I'm going to do is I'm going to divide some of the resin in each cup because with it being this deep, it will warm up. So bear with me. Oh, y'all so good. Thank you, Jane and Sherry, for letting me know time was up because I can't touch my, well, I could touch it. So I'm just going to put some in there. I'm going to put some in here. I'm going to try to make them as even as possible. Y'all know me, I'm wonky, so that may or may not work, but we'll see. I'm going to put some in this cup. So I'm going to put these in about 5 different cups. That one has a little bit more, but that's okay. And we're going to mix in some colors. And I am going to use mica powder. And I think one of them I did not, or I won't be putting in mica powder. Put a little more in this one. Sorry if I'm missing your comments. When it comes to chemicals, y'all know I gotta pay attention. Like I always say, respect the resin. Always respect the resin. All right, so we have that. I'm gonna let her, I still can't believe she said she was gonna let me stir until my fingers fall off. So that I won't get any of the mica powder on my frame, which got streaks on it, but it's okay. I am going to use mica powder in Blue Orchard. This is from Eye Candy. I'm going to use white from Magic Resin. I'm going to use shiny white. This is from, I don't know, Lacto. I don't know. I was sent this for free, so I said, why not? Let's use it. And then I'm going to use blue. This is also from Lacto and Lake Blue. And then I have also some white pigment paste, but I don't know if I'm going to use that. These two I probably will mix together. But we're going to start and we're going to put some mica powder in these and let's see what they look like. Hold on, my gloves are, my hands are sweating in my gloves, so what else is going on? It's Friday, everybody. Y'all looking forward to the weekend? I'm looking forward to the weekend. Try to organize some more. So let me get some of these. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to put more than a tinge. Lacto. Say what? They're mica powder. I'm telling you, I was sent this for free. I was sent this for free after doing one of my videos on YouTube. And it came in the mail. And I was like, I'll try it out. It's a pretty good pigment paste. I'm not gonna lie. This pigment is pretty good. I've used it. I think it was the white one or it was the blue one. I think I used, and I actually liked it. So that's all we're gonna do. Just a little bit. Hope you had a better day today. I did. I did. Today was better than yesterday. It was. Although I still didn't sleep well last night, but I feel better today than I did yesterday. I don't know if it's supposed to storm this weekend, but storms are everywhere, and I just feel bad for people. Should I feel bad for myself? That wind and rain. Look, I can deal with rain, but keep the thunder and lightning to yourself. Gonna be cold and rainy in Ohio. That sucks, Betsy. Like I said, even here when when I know the last time those storms went through, it was multiple storms, one after the other. And let's see, these two, I think I want to mix these two together. And there is hair in that other resin. I don't know how, but I'll pick it out in just a moment. So hopefully I have everything that I need, because if I forgot something, you know what? I'll do without. I'm just going to have to do without. I'm trying not to get too much, but my hands are not cooperating. Okay, that's going to have to do. It's a pretty pearl. See how shiny that is? It's really shiny. And then I'm just going to do the regular white from Magic Resin. Now, Magic Resin colors, I just got, you know, basic colors. Red, white, blue, yellow, green. Nothing fancy like these other ones. I think that's why I decided to mix these two. I hope that's enough. If not, we'll make it work still. All right, so those are our resins or mica powders that we use, and we're just going to start stirring them up. And you want to make sure you stir them really, really well. And this is another good thing. You all can look overhead and see what that looks like as we're mixing it. And if you don't mix it well, you'll see like bits of color in your resin. And it looks kind of funny, but look, see how mica colors, this is what they do in resin. Who have you been having up in your Nobody? Girl, insomnia. Insomnia. I think getting deeper into menopause. I mean, I already had insomnia, but it's gotten worse over the last couple of weeks. Going to be resting this weekend. Out of health issues. Oh, so sorry. Oh, Bonnie, I'm going to be praying for you, sweetie. I'm going to be praying for you. Sorry, I can't read the rest. But let's see. Past week, so. Girl, I will definitely be praying for you. Because that is definitely no fun. So that's what that one looks like. I think I did it enough. But I'm going to make sure that it all is very well incorporated. And that is a pretty color blue. Next one up. So yeah, I mean, this is almost like painting. I could have did this before, but it starts to thicken and then it heats up. So this is a good time I do it on that hair. DNA. No, you don't. I know that's my hair. Sherry. There won't need to be no DNA testing. Because if there's a dude in my house with hair that long, oh no, he got to go. I'm just saying. I don't think there's no guys in my family with long hair. Oh yeah, there is. They have dreads though, so. Hi Fergie. Thank you for being here. Isn't that a pretty blue as well? So yeah, we're going to do like an ocean, some sand, a little sky. All right. Now we're going to mix up this one. I hope these are two different color blues, but if not, that's okay. And they're two different color blues though. One is just a tad bit darker than the other one. It's going to come back to sticks, y'all mess. That's menopause. It's got her. It does. It does. By the way, yes, when you go through menopause, your hair will shed. And I did say shed. I don't want Book of Faces thinking I said something else. All right, so that is good and mixed up. So let's mix up this one. And let's see what the pearly white is gonna look like. I know that's kind of hard to see in the cup, but it does have some sheen to it. Chocolate milk. Don't mind my friend, she doesn't read well, but I see you. I'm sorry. Fergie's Crafting Connect, her name is Lisa. Thank you, Sherry. No, I can't see well because the phone is like right up in my face, so I really can't see well, and this is kind of far away. So I apologize. I apologize. But thank you for pointing that out for me, Sherry. Sherry, that my friends will point out the mistakes. And I don't get mad. I don't get mad at all. But thank you for being here, Lisa. Don't mind us. We come on here to have fun. Them more than me. Pearly. Yes, girl, pearly. Isn't that see, look, it's so pearly. Oh my goodness. That is really pearly. Look, that's pearly. Now, before I get started, I'm about to get this hair out of here, or otherwise I'm going to forget. So I'm going to get this hair out of here. And I'm just going to put it on my mat, and then I can take it off later. There's something else in there too. All right, I got that out. And we're just going to put it on this towel over here. That's why I brought my mat out here. In case I make a mess, it'll be easy cleanup. So again, this is just my frame. I glued the glass in, but I also put tape around it just in case the resin decides it wants to go where it's not supposed to. So I also have some shells, some sand, but we're gonna start with, let's see how I want to orientate this. Hold please. Because I had this mapped out in my mind, but sometimes you just never know. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Is that some, oh goodness, Tracy. See, I did clean this off, but moving it around, and I got stuff on here. That's not gonna work. Hold again, please. You got hair in there because your milkshake, what? Brought it. So I'm just gonna use a piece of tape to get if there's anything on here that I don't want on here. Tape works well. Napkin does not. Joanne, are you getting? What did I miss? Rare limits to our... Joanne, what are you gagging on? I can't, Jane. Okay, so we're gonna kind of start, I think, let's start, I'm trying to see where do I want to start. Let's start up here. We're gonna start with the sky and then come on down. Now, this is just my interpretation for anyone who says, oh, I would have done it this way. This is my interpretation, okay? Not sure I want to know. I'm glad sometimes when I don't see y'all comments. I really am. But I am just going to pour this. Now, my hand is going to be in the way for a minute, so bear with me. So, okay, we're going to do it kind of like this way. And then I'll spread it out. And then, as you all know, if I don't use it all, I will definitely come back. So we're going to just, you can see the bubbles in there. What am I interpreting? The beach, girl. This right here is the sky, though. This is the sky. This is my sky. And y'all know the sky ain't always just this blue. I should have made this the water, but we just gonna go with it. Depends on how you look at it, but we just going with it. We just gonna go with it. Hey, Stephanie. Come on in with the rest of the ladies. So my thing is, I don't know why I didn't want to go straight across. I just didn't. I just did not want to go straight across. I mean, you can. I just didn't want to. And that's just my choice. In case someone is wondering, I just did not want to do this straight across. So maybe I'm laying down looking at it wonky. Okay, and then we're going to go with the teal. First, I was trying to figure out why did I need that 5th cup, and then I remember I need to do my sand too. But we're going to start with this. I should have started with the sand, but it's okay. I'm going to need the sand and the beach and all of that there. And then we're going to do the pearly white. Pearly, we're going to do pearly. It's going to be an ocean shore with water, yes. Laying down with your feet in the water, yes. Jane, no. See, I'm not reading y'all comments no more. All right. So again, this is my interpretation. Everyone's is not the same. I don't expect them to be, but this just happens to be mine. And now y'all see why I use 6 ounces instead of 4 of the regular that I would have used. Because I'm definitely going to need all of this. All of this. So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to heat this up just a little to pop some of the bubbles. You use a heater, always make sure that you keep your heat tool moving so as not to scorch the resin. And yes, resin can be scorched. It can be scorched. And I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to move this around to the edges. And I'm going to do this between the two. And it will level out. And I didn't use my leveling table because it's only so big. But once I move it to the back, all of this will make sure that it's leveled out. And I don't mind if the colors mix, because that's actually what you want, so there's not that definitive line. And I'm sorry I'm missing your comments. So we're just going to move all this to the side, just like that. Just get those colors co-mingling. The colors are co-mingling. All right, now let's see, where's my sand? Here's my sand. I think I got this from Dollar Tree. And they didn't have, I bought this a while back. They didn't have the kind of tan looking sand, so we're just going to go with the white sand. I'm sure there's white sand beaches somewhere. Talk to you about the one I found. Lots of us do resin. Get to asking. Is this in Galveston, Texas? I don't know. I've been to Galveston, and their beaches are their sand is light depending on where you go. I've also been to South Padre, and their sand is a little bit darker. So Latanya, again, is interpretation. Everyone will see the beach different, even if you're standing there next to someone. How they see it and how you see it will be different. Just like looking at a picture. Your interpretation may not match the person next to you, but it just depends on what it is that you want to see. So I just put a little sand in there. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. We're almost at 30 minutes. I think I did pretty good. But we're going to fuss with it and do a little stuff with it. Clearwater and Tampa is white. Oh, good. Your light makes the look like moonlight at this. Well, thank you. I didn't know what it was going to look like. I just pulled out some blues and thought it would look pretty, and then made the white pearl because I knew all I had was light colored is the white sand. I knew I didn't have the tan sand. But I hope you all are enjoying this. Y'all know I love working with resin. And so now we're gonna make sure all that's fully cut. Now you can make it thicker than this. I really don't want to, so we're gonna go with this. And we're gonna lay that down. So we're gonna do that amount, and then I'm just gonna spread it out. Some beautiful islands and sand so white it hurts your eyes. Ha ha ha. Fact. That is true. That is true. I mean, I've seen pictures of them. I myself have never been to one, but you know, I've seen pictures. And again, we're just going to commingle those. And that pearl in this sand is really close in color. And that's okay too. Because I didn't schedule this until last night, so it's not like I could have run out and got anything. Although I did go to the post office today, but I did not go into Dollar Tree. Aren't y'all proud of me? I didn't go into Dollar Tree or Dollar General today. How far are you from Houston and Marshall, Texas? I am about 4 hours, well, about 3.5 hours from Houston. Marshall, Texas is about 3 hours. Marshall, Texas is where my family is from, on my father's side. So one is going east, Houston is going south. All right, let's heat this up a little bit, and let's see if I can get that moving a little bit more. Then we're going to add some more white. Pop some more bubbles. And then we can add in a few things. Hey, Grace. How are you? Thank you for being here. Now, I know some people like to use alcohol. I do too, but I'd rather use this instead. Now, this sand is a little bit harder to get moving than it is just for regular resin, because I did put quite a bit of sand in there, but that's okay too. Again, I will give you the foundation, and what you do from there is totally up to you. I just want you to see all the possibilities of whatever it is that you're making, and you make it how you want it to be. And again, if I don't use all of that, that's okay, because I do have a couple of molds off to the side that I can fill. So they'll just be beach themed, beach themed molds that I can put in here. I think I'll do the cross if I need to. So this looks really, really pretty. I like it just like that. I do. I like it a lot. So just to put a little stuff on here, I did these earlier. This is some little bitty seashells with a little bit of sand, and this is in UV resin. I put those in UV resin. So we're going to put those like right here. Okay, let me get some of this resin off my hands. So I do spray my hands with alcohol if I need to get resin off of them. My mom is from Marshall, Texas. Might be related. You never know, y'all. I'm telling y'all, y'all never know. If you related to any Davises from Marshall or Longview, you never know. You just never know. So we got that, and then I have these seashells. These are also from Dollar Tree. So we can add those in. I also got these last year. So these have been sitting in my stash. They're kind of big, but they're pretty. So we can add these in as well. So we're going to put the seashell rock there. And again, this is just me. You do not have to do this. This just happens to be what I like. So this is what I am doing. Yeah, I dropped that kind of quick, didn't I? Okay, and I gotta show y'all what I did today during my little break. And I will go, I'm gonna have to go back and read the comments because I know I missed some. I'm gonna try to read as many as I can before, you know, Book of Faces makes my thing jump. So I'll probably have to do it on my phone instead of on my iPad. But what I have here, because we're gonna add some of this in as well. I did this color last night. I think it's a little dark, but we can put a few little glass in here. This was the gray glass, and I added some teal, Dr. Martens ink on it. And this is the color it gave me. And I showed it to Michelle, and I think this color is so, so pretty. Did my comment stop? Do a whole circle like, what does that say, Sherry? Tracy, do a white circle like on the surface, drag slightly for moonbeams. Wait. Let me see. Do a white circle light in one of your light is making. Then drag slightly for moonbeams in the ocean. Sherry, put that again, Sherry, because I must be missing. So are you talking about put like white up here and drag it through? Is that what you're talking about? Let me know if that's what you're talking about, Sherry. And I got blue resin on the top of that starfish, and I'm going to get that off before it cures. So we're just going to put just a few little in there. Just like that. If it goes in the other color, I'm okay with that. This is not perfection. This is made with love. Y'all know how I always say that. Is that what you meant, Sherry? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And again, sorry I'm missing the comments. I'm just making this pretty. Is that what Sherry meant? I think that's what she meant, is to put a little white inside the blue and then drag it so it looks like it's bouncing off the sky. I think that's what she meant. If she didn't, that's okay. We can oblige Sherry. She don't ask me for much. So we gonna make a moon. I hope that's what Sherry meant. Sherry, I think this is what you meant. I think I just jacked it up though. But resin will move. And she's laughing at me. Don't laugh, Sherry. I think I was doing good until I went to go drag it. Looks more like a sun. But I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I think I need to do one more though, because that one by itself looks kind of funny. It looks lonely. This is all in fun, everybody. I've never done anything this large before. Well, I mean, not as far as different colors. I've done it in small, but never large. And these are going to move because resin continues to move until it starts to set up. But let's see, real quick, let me get this off of here. So I'm just going to use a cotton bud, and I sprayed alcohol on it. And all I'm going to do is wipe that off. Let me get a little bit more. So I hope you all are enjoying this. I'm enjoying doing it because I've never done, like I said, anything this large with this many colors. I've done the small pieces, but never this large. Besides the tray that I did with the bee, but I didn't use different colors. And did y'all notice I didn't use the sparklies? I didn't use the sparkle. All right, so let's get a few of these, and we're going to put these in the sand. And I know I'm going to get, and this is like the glue, so I don't have to use any extra glue or anything. No, Jane. Hi, Beverly. Come on in. I've never done anything this large. Oh my goodness. And again, up next after me is Teresa L Creations. Her link is in my description. And again, if you can, catch them on replay. But again, this little jar I got from Dollar Tree, but I think I've had this for a couple of years, but I found it upstairs. I think I used the cork for something else. And so, all right, that is good. That is wonderful. And then I have some small ones that we can sprinkle in. Got more teeny tiny ones. These are so pretty. So this is what I think of when I think of the beach. That one kind of plopped in there, but it's okay. There. And I do have a bowl with seashells in it. that I found the last time I went to the beach. And if they're upside down, I'm just going to leave them. I mean, I could flip it over, but I really don't want to. Because when you find shells on the beach, they're not all right side up. Some of them, you step on them. That's how you find them. Because you stepped on it. Okay, I'm just going to put a few more in there. I got 15 minutes, but this came out really well. Oh, that one went in upside down. We're going to leave that one too. Let's see. And then I have a little bit of this. This is just a mixture of these kind of shell pieces, some rocks, some glass, and this is just my own personal mixture that I had used on something, I think, but we're going to put a little bit of this in there too. Pour a clear over the top. No, Latanya, I'm not going to pour a clear on the top. I'm going to leave it just like this because I'm almost up to the top in this corner. So I'm not going to add anything else. Because honestly, it really doesn't need a clear coat on it. Now, if this was a tray or something, yes. But since it's just like a picture, no, I'm not going to add anything else on. I'm not going to do a clear coat. Sorry, I got all quiet. I was concentrating. When is the late night? That is tonight at 10 p.m. Central, 11 Eastern. So just over about 3 hours and 15 minutes. And again, thank you, Julie. And the rest of the creative crew. I enjoy making this. It's out of my comfort zone. And it's good sometimes to get out of your comfort zone. What else? What else? What else? What else? I got all kind of goodies over here. But I think that was it. Oh, we can have a starry sky. Let's do a little starry sky. So this is my blue that I made from 4th of July. So we can add a few of these in the sky. Make it sparkle, sparkle. I mean, I could have filled the whole thing up with that, but no, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera. Now, what I want to do, let's see. Yeah, let's do this. And I can see that there are still some bubbles coming up. Make sure that starfish isn't going anywhere. Now, once this cures in about, I'll say in about 18 hours, maybe 16 hours, none of this is going to fall off. None of it. So I'm not going to move that over, but I do have this cross and I want to fill in. So I got it on cardboard so that I can move it off my workspace. So we're just going to take this extra Hope my arm is not in the way. Let me see if I can move over a little so I can. So I'm just going to put this. I'm just going to put the extra that I have left over since I have about 12 minutes. Because I'm like Wreck-It Ralph. I didn't even plan for a secondary because I thought this would take up the whole hour. But I get so excited. I start moving faster, talking faster. Hi, Cheryl. Is Bubbles your reserve? No, ma'am. I think I missed something. Let me see. Yes, I'm still doing late night, Carrie. Thank you for answering that for me. Yes, we're doing late night, 10 p.m. Central, 11 Eastern. Because that was already on my schedule. So, yeah, I'm still doing it. I just happened to join this event and get out of my comfort zone. Sometimes that's fun and challenging. So I think my first piece came out pretty darn good. What do you all think? I think I'm going to put a little heat in these because they are really, really sticky. Sorry, I seen something that said no heat tool needed. If you spray resin with bottle against air. Oh, I know. I have here's my spray bottle with the alcohol in it. I decide to use the heat tool because that also helps the resin thin out and move a little more. See how that's not as thick anymore? So it does help that move. So that's another reason why I use heat carry. And I prefer the heat tool besides using a lot of alcohol. You can also use one of those lighters to burn off bubbles. It just depends on what I'm doing. If I use a lighter, I even have a torch. But if you use alcohol inks, let the alcohol burn off before you use any type of fire. Otherwise, it will catch on fire. So no, you do not need a heating tool to pop bubbles. I just love using my heating tool because it heats up the resin and helps it to move. At the same time, it pops bubbles. So as you can see, I'm just going to fill this in. So this is going to be like a beachy, bluey, night sky cross. But this is why when you do certain resin pieces, always have backup molds in case you overmix. And I think maybe 5 ounces would have been enough, but these cups don't show you 5 ounces. And this is by volume, not by weight. Always read the manufacturer's instructions because some of them you do have to do it by weight. This one specifically is by volume. And again, for this one, I did like doing doing part B first instead of part A. And both of them gave me a fit while mixing, but again, I don't usually do that much without my little thing, chicken wing. Am I missing more comments? Some crystals in the crosses. I would have did it on the front. Marlene, I wish I would have read that sooner. But I still can. It wouldn't hurt it. Because the back doesn't have to be the back. I can make it the front. It's my piece. It's my piece. So yeah, I will add some. I got time. So I can put those in. They may or may not sink. Some probably will sink because some of them are heavy. Did I miss something else? Marble it will be pretty. I can do that because it is kind of thick. Hold please. I'm not going to use this stick to marble it. I'll use one of the thinner ones to marble it. Thank you for the idea. I sure enough will do that for you. I'll marble it and then I will add in some crystals. Let me see, I can use this one. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through, and I'm not touching the bottom at all. I'm going about almost halfway down. And then again, this will move until it gets a little bit hoarder. Hey, Grace. Grace Thomas, thank you for being here as well. Again, if there's anyone I missed coming in, my apologies, but thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it, and I hope that this will also get you started on your resin journey. So I'm going to put a little bit of these in there. I'm not going to put the dark blue ones in there because that dark blue, but I'm going to put some of these in there. I'm going to use my little spoon. See my little spoon? It's my little spoon. I'm going to put a little bit of those. One just popped into my frame, but that's okay. We're going to leave it. It said it wanted to go on the canvas instead of coming in here with these. All right, so we're going to do that. And then I have this clear. I'll find a smaller mold for that clear to go into. I do have a frame up here, but I need this just to get a little bit thicker so this won't sink. I have to find one quick, but that is my piece, everybody. I got 4 minutes left. And again, up next after me is Teresa L Creations. And I want to thank you all for being here. I really enjoyed this. This looks really nice. Let me pop some more bubbles. And then sometimes when you spray alcohol, but with this resin, I noticed it releases the bubbles really, really nicely. So as you can see, the blue still has moved. I haven't touched this, but the blue has moved. Even the white has moved. I mean, I love the way this turned out. I love the way this turned out for my first try on something this big. How do I watch for bubbles? I don't. Once I put it back there in my room, I'll go back in there maybe 30 minutes. I'll use my heating tool because I have another heating tool. I'll put that on there. Then I cover it with a dust cover and then I'm done. I don't babysit my pieces. I'm sorry, but I don't babysit my pieces. I really don't. Some people do. Now, if I'm going clear with no color, I'm a babysit it because I don't want anything to go in there. But when it's colorful like this or something, I don't babysit my pieces. But I love how this came out. I hope you all love this too. And if you're on your resin journey, Just respect the resin. Take your time, read all the instructions, do some research, but don't be scared. Don't be scared of that resin, girl. Take that resin by the hand and say, come on with me. We're going to do this. Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad this came out good. Hey, Carla and CC Redesign. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. I was kind of looking at this, making sure everything was doing fine. Hey, Joetta. Thank you, Estella. Thank you all for being here. And I'm sorry I missed saying hi when you all were coming in, trying to concentrate. When I mess with chemicals, y'all notice I'm kind of focused on what I'm doing and what my hands are doing. So, but I really thank you all for being here. My time is up. Thank you again, Julie from Crafts by Julie. Thank you from all the creators here, the ones not. Thank you all so much. And thanks to my friends and my family for coming in to support me. I'm not going to spank the resin, Jade, for being here and supporting me, because I really, like I said, it's my first large piece this big with different colors, and I really, really had a good time. So thank you all for doing this experience with me, and I hope you try out some resin as well. And again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great evening. Late Night Crafting, 10 p.m. Central, 11 Eastern. Hope you can join me. With that being said, family, be happy, be healthy, be safe. Most of all, be blessed. Till we meet again. Take care. Bye.